What if you were born with a neck that stretches toward the heavens, your vision sweeping across the golden savanna, only to discover your heart fragile under the weight of a world that threatens your every graceful step? Meet the giraffe, a marvel of nature. Its towering height and mosaic of distinctive spots, a beacon that graces the African plains from the Serengeti to the Sahel. A gentle herbivore whose browsing shapes acacia forests, fosters biodiversity, and supports a web of life beneath its long shadow. Yet, to humans and the harsh whims of nature alike, you're a target hunted for your prized hide, plagued by habitat loss that confines your roam, and burdened by a body that defies survival's odds with every heartbeat. Beneath this elegant exterior lies a life of quiet, profound struggle, profound isolation that echoes in your silence, vulnerability that exposes your fragility, and the constant race to endure in a landscape that tests your resilience. Join us on this heartfelt journey to explore the giraffe's hidden trials, and if this stirs your empathy, hit like, share your reflections in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that reveal nature's silent battles and inspire us to protect its wonders. Chapter 1: A Perilous Drop into Life. You enter the world with a dramatic and perilous fall, dropping nearly 6 feet from your mother's womb to the hard sun-scorched savanna. Ground your long spindly legs, folding under the jarring impact, your fragile neck swaying dangerously as you lie stunned and vulnerable in the dust. Predators, like hyenas with their cunning eyes and scavenging hunger, or leopards with their stealthy leaps, circle the edges drawn by your claw helplessness, while your mother stands tall, her height a formidable shield, as she nudges you with her muzzle, urging you to rise. The first hours are a desperate race to stand, your wobbly limbs trembling under the weight of your oversized body, a target for any threat that breaches your mother's guard, your survival a testament to her vigilance and your own fragile will. The fall could fracture your delicate bones or bruise your tender heart, marking your entry with risk and resilience. To be a giraffe is to begin with a perilous drop, your birth a risky leap into a world that tests your resilience from the moment you touch the earth, a towering soul forged in the crucible of vulnerability and shaped by the savanna's harsh welcome. Chapter 2: The Burden of Height. Your towering height, a marvel that lets you scan the horizon for predators or reach the tenderest acacia leaves, comes with a heavy and relentless burden, your heart laboring mightily to pump blood against gravity to your lofty brain, a feat that risks collapse if you stumble or suffer a sudden injury. This elevation exposes you to lightning strikes during thunderstorms, your silhouette, a target against the sky while reaching high branches, stretches your neck, tiring your muscles and making you a visible prey for lions that leap from below or poachers that track from afar. The strain on your circulatory system is unyielding, your long legs prone to joint issues, and your spine under constant pressure, turning your gift into a daily challenge that tests your endurance. To be a giraffe is to bear the burden of height, a blessing that isolates you above the herd and endangers you with every towering step, a fragile heart beating beneath a crown of vulnerability in a world that both admires and threatens your majestic form. Chapter 3: Hunted for your hide. Poachers track you with cold, calculated determination, their eyes fixed on your spotted hide, a luxury item coveted for coats, rugs, and exotic decor, their snares and guns thinning your numbers despite international bans like the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species (CITES). Habitat loss pushes you into their traps, your once vast ranges now crisscrossed with human trails, while corruption undermines conservation efforts, leaving you no sanctuary even in protected areas where rangers are outmanned or bribed. The snap of a snare or the crack of a rifle scatters your loose group, your long neck a beacon for their greed, your elegance reduced to a lifeless trophy in moments. The constant threat keeps you on edge, your ears twitching in alarm, your soft moans a futile protest against a world that values your skin over your life. To be a giraffe is to be hunted, your beauty a deadly lure that draws human avarice. A towering figure transformed into a victim of exploitation in a landscape that offers no mercy. Chapter 4. Habitat Loss and Human Threat. Your vast savannas and woodlands shrink as farms and roads encroach, fragmenting your roaming range into isolated patches. Your once free strides confined by fences and human settlements that spark conflicts over the acacia trees you depend on. Villages expand, their livestock competing for your food, while highways slice through migration paths, risking collisions that shatter your long legs or force you into detours that exhaust your energy. The hum of machinery drowns your soft, distinctive moans, and pollution taints the waterholes you drink from, shrinking your domain to a fraction of its former glory. A throne eroded by a world that prioritizes human need over your survival. Conservation efforts struggle to keep pace, leaving you displaced in a landscape that no longer accommodates your towering height, your vision clouded by the dust of progress. To be a giraffe is to face habitat loss, a tall figure uprooted by human expansion, your elegant roam diminished by a humanity blind to the cost of its ambition. Chapter 5. The struggle against predators. You fend off lions with powerful bone-crushing kicks, delivered by your long legs, a defense that sends predators reeling. But calves and the weak fall prey to their stealthy ambushes, your height a mixed blessing that offers sight but hinders quick escape from their coordinated attacks. Leopards target the young, their claws finding gaps in your mother's towering protection. While your elevated frame makes you a visible target across the plain, your every move tracked by hungry eyes, each encounter drains your energy, your heart racing as you protect your kin or flee with awkward strides, a constant battle etched in your cautious gait and watchful eyes. To be a giraffe is to struggle against predators, a delicate dance of survival where your strength is pitted against a world that preys on your fragility. Your towering presence a double-edged sword in the savannah's unforgiving arena. Chapter 6. The weight of solitude. You roam in loose-knit groups, your interactions brief and fleeting, but deep, lasting bonds are rare, leaving you isolated if a predator wounds you or a drought weakens your long strides, your neck a solitary silhouette against the endless horizon. Unlike herd animals with tight communities, you lack companions to nurse your injuries or share your burden. Your soft calls unanswered in the vastness, your height amplifying your loneliness as you watch others from a distance. This solitude weighs on your spirit, your gentle nature yearning for connection in a world that keeps you apart, your fragile heart beating in the silence of your own company. To be a giraffe is to carry the weight of solitude, a lone watcher in a sprawling land, your towering form a beacon of isolation in a landscape that offers little solace. Chapter 7. Disease and injury. Injuries from awkward falls during your birth drop or fierce mating battles fester without care. The strain on your long legs leading to arthritis that stiffens your gait. While diseases like giraffe skin disease marked by oozing lesions spread in crowded habitats where human encroachment forces you into close quarters, your isolation prevents veterinary treatment. Your towering frame a prison to your pain as infections spread through your skin. Your heart straining under the weight of untreated wounds. The herd's attempts to support you are limited by distance. Your decline a silent tragedy. To be a giraffe is to endure disease and injury, a fragile heart under relentless strain. Your elegance marred by a body that suffers in the solitude of the wild. Chapter 8: The Peril of Drought. You stretch your long neck for the highest acacia leaves, but drought withers the trees into brittle skeletons, forcing long, exhausting treks across cracked earth, where water holes dry into dusty basins, your calves struggling to keep pace with your loping strides. The scarcity weakens your herd, turning survival into a race against dehydration. Your height a disadvantage as you scan for non-existent green. The dust clogs your nostrils, reducing your ability to feed, your vision dimmed by a parched world that tests your endurance. To be a giraffe is to face droughts, peril, a height challenged by scarcity, your elegant form a fragile survivor in a land stripped of life. Chapter 9: The Risk of Mating Battles. Males swing their long necks in fierce battles, their heads colliding with thunderous force, risking broken bones, internal injuries, or fatal falls from your towering height, your elegance turned into a weapon that endangers your fragile frame. These clashes test your endurance, your heart racing with each blow, your neck a pendulum of survival in a competitive realm where dominance comes at a cost. The victor claims the mate, but the loser bears scars that linger. To be a giraffe is to risk mating battles, a fragile dance for survival where your height both empowers and threatens your existence. Chapter 1: OA. Mirror to our awareness, the giraffe reflects our flaws. We hunt for vanity, shrinking your hide for gain. We erode habitats, blind to your ecological role in shaping acacias. We overlook your solitude, missing the lessons of your quiet grace. We fail to see your fragility clashing with nature's balance. This gentle giant calls us to protect your plains, value your towering vision, and learn from your resilience, a mirror urging awareness, compassion, and action to preserve your fragile heart in a world we've disrupted. Ending tall vision, fragile heart. What does it mean to be a giraffe? It means dropping into a perilous birth, bearing the burden of your towering height with a fragile heart, hunted for your hide by greedy hands that know no bounds. You struggle against predators with every cautious step, endure the weight of solitude that echoes in your silence, face disease and the peril of drought, and risk mating battles that test your resilience, your tall vision, a silent plea for safety and understanding. If this moved you, hit like, share your thoughts in comments, and subscribe for more Worst to be Born, as stories that inspire us to save these gentle giants and restore their reign.